September 5, 2016, a day that shook India's trillion-dollar economy. An ambitious newcomer, Reliance Jio, didn't just launch a product, it unleashed a weapon. Unlimited free voice calls and rock bottom 4G data prices. Overnight, voice went from a premium to free, and data plans plunged from hundreds of rupees per gigabyte to almost nothing. Bharti Airtel, the India's market leader at the time, was hit hard. By Q4 FY 2016 and 2017, profits had plunged 72% at almost 373 crores. As customers fled Jio's unbeatable offers, analysts at Airtel urged Airtel to match Jio's free price strategy, a race to the bottom. Instead, Jio chose a different path. But let's rewind the pre-Jio era. In 2015, data was a luxury, roughly 256 rupees for 1 GB of data, and voice calls still ruled the revenue charts. Airtel sat on a throne of high value. Its average revenue per user (ARPU) was around 176 rupees, the highest in the telecom industry, and profits were healthy. It was the undisputed king of Indian telecom industry. Then, in a flash, the Jio tsunami hit. Backed by Mukesh Ambani's deep pockets, Jio signed over 100 million subscribers in months, all drawn by the promise of free 4G data. The incumbent's network groaned under this onslaught. Revenues died, permanent voice calls and voice charges evaporated. Smaller players collapsed. Airtel went bankrupt, and Vodafone had to merge with Idea to survive. For the first time in decades, Airtel reported a loss. India's telecom industry was in total chaos. In the boardroom, Airtel faced a crisis. It had two bleak choices lay ahead: match Jio's rock bottom pricing and join the race to the bottom, or do nothing and watch the customers bleed again. Neither was a viable option. So Airtel charted a third way, not to fight on price but on value. This was Airtel's pivot, focus on quality and high value users. Instead of chasing every subscriber, it targeted roughly around 20% of the customers who can generate 80% of the revenue, mainly the postpaid families and the heavy data users who were willing to pay for the reliability. Airtel invested heavily to give its premium customers an unparalleled experience. Pillar 1 of the strategy was network supremacy. Under Project Leap, Airtel poured 60,000 crores in 2016 to 2019 into upgrading towers, densifying spectrums, and laying fibers. The payoff showed up in the speed test. Airtel consistently ranked India's fastest 4G and 5G network, earning speed rewards from speed testers like Ookla and others. The message was clear. For lag-free and crystal clear video calling and calling experience, Airtel was the answer.
So pillar 2 was building an ecosystem mode. Airtel began wrapping customers in services. Through the Airtel Thanks program and Extreme app, the subscriber got Netflix, Amazon Prime and Disney Plus Hotstar and dozens of other OTT apps bundled in. In 2025, Airtel launched OTT packs giving users 25 plus streaming services with unlimited 5G data for 100 rupees 600 prepaid, add Wing Music, a mobile wallet and enterprise solutions. And Airtel became a one-stop digital home, existing the network now meant losing your shows, games and apps too. So these moves stopped the bleeding. By 2019, the Airtel's ARPU was rising again and losses became profits. Airtel kept its premium base even as the Jio grew on volume. Its customers consistently yielded to 20 to 30% more revenue per user Jios. By quarter 4 to FY 2024-25, the turnaround was clear. Airtel's profit soared to 11,022 crore versus 2,072 crore a year earlier, and mobile ARPU hit Rs 245, which were industry leading figures. By early 2025, Airtel had about 387 million active subscribers, just behind the Jio's 446 million, and well ahead of Vodafone 176 million. In revenue share, Airtel reached roughly 38.6% in 2024, while in that Jio about 41.6%. So Jio and Airtel together now control around 80% of India's telecom revenues. This was duopoly born from the price wars linkage. The third pillar was the biggest feature in India, which is a digital explosion. Wireless data consumption had soared. In FY 2025, India has used 2,28,779 petabytes of mobile data, which is about 17% more than a year before. Over 940 million people now have broadband access. Operators gradually raise tariffs. So by FY 2025, industry ARPU average around Rs 174, which is about 17% higher than previous. India's network rollout is one of the fastest globally. Over 4,64,000 5G towers are live nationwide. Data is cheap. A gigabyte that once cost hundreds of rupees now averages under rupees 15. So India's telecom industry has consolidated dramatically. In 2016, there were over a dozen of operators. By 2025, it is essentially a three-player game. Jio and Airtel have emerged as the clear winners, while Vodafone and Idea struggles under depth and shrinking share. So these outcomes validates the government's Digital India vision. So more Indians than ever are online, fueling e-commerce, digital payments, as well as just telemedicine and rural connectivity.
Airtel's comeback is a business school case study of strategic resilience. Here are the 5 key conclusions. First, quality over price. You don't need the most amount of subscribers to win. You need the highest value. Airtel proved this since its customers consistently generate about 20 to 30% more revenue per user than Jio's. Second is strategic patience. Airtel didn't panic or slash its prices to match Jio's. It weathered short-term losses, even cutting costs elsewhere to preserve its network quality. When the storm passed, Airtel was ready to strike. Third was diversification and cash reserves. Airtel's diverse business helped its African operations turned profitable in 2017, providing crucial cash flow during India crisis. New growth engines like digital payments, entertainment, enterprise services have also reduced reliance on basic voice and data. Fourth was scale and investment network. Airtel never stopped building. Its Project Leap, which was a 60,000 crore investment, was a bet on future that paid off. Continuous upgrades in 5G, fiber, and edge computing made Airtel's network a lasting advantage. Fifth and the foremost was adoption and ecosystem. Bundling content and services created customer stickiness. OTT packs and partnerships like Disney Plus Hotstar have made it hard for users to leave Airtel's ecosystems. In short, don't fight the last war. Play to your strengths and invest in long term. Airtel turned a telecom tsunami into a springboard, writing an unexpected chapter in India's digital history.
Thank you for watching this video. It was an initiative by Wellinkers Operations team.
Like, share, and subscribe.